Team India announcing the Asia Cup 2025 squad. Surya Kumar Yadav named the captain, Shubman Gill the vice-captain, Yashsvi Jaiswal misses out, and others who are included in the squad are Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dube, Axar Patel, Jitesh Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah, Arshdeep Singh, Varun Chakravarti and Kuldeep Yadav, Sanju Samson. Let's listen in to what Agarkar has to say about it.
It's their headache to pick the batting lineup. Ours was to pick the 15. Yeah, so, but like I said, we've got some real depth as far as T20 cricket is concerned, and we're very happy with it.
Ajit, as you have said that Sanju was playing because Shubman and Yashsvi Jaiswal were not available. Now that Shubman is back, does he straight away fit into the playing 11, and will there be a tweak as far as the opening combination is concerned?
The captain and the coach obviously will look at the conditions at that point and perhaps take that call, what's the best balance for the team. So the 11s will, once we get to Dubai, we'll probably have a bit more of it. But like I said, there are more options now. And Shubman has been, in great form anyway over the last few months. But even when he's played T20 for India, and so has Sanju. So two really good options to have along with Abhishek. When they get to Dubai, and depending on who the opposition is and the conditions is, they'll probably look at it and decide what the best 11 is.
We take the final three questions. Kuntal.
Five standbys. Jaiswal, we have Prashit Krishna.
There's a mic.
Mic is there.
Washi and four, five.
Rana was relatively new at the international level. So, how impressed you are as he's playing this high-stakes competition? So, how impressed you are about his recent performances overall? I'm for both.
I think he's done really well. When he was picked for India, he did really well in the IPL, and the game which he played for India. I think remember that concussion replacement game in Pune. I still remember he got man of the match also. The last T20 which he's played for India, he's got MOM in that, and then after that he didn't get an opportunity. So we back his skill. He's got that skill for this T20 format, and we know he can deliver.
Ajit bhai, this is the longest gap the players have received after a test series. Is BCCI planning to have any camp or before Asia Cup or going to go early in Dubai and train?
I'm not sure when they're leaving, but I think a lot of the guys are playing Dulip Trophy anyway. So they'll, even though some of the T20 guys are playing, so they'll have some sort of cricket behind them. Guys who are in England have had a long 2 months in any case. Those who are not part of it, it's been a longish break, but a lot of them have been at the NCA in any case. They might not have had any real competitive cricket with all the weather around, but hopefully all of them get that 4-day game, and then you're up to speed usually. And T20 cricket, plus they'll get 10 more days after that before we play the first game. So I'm not at the moment sure whether there's any time to have a camp, but they'll probably fly to Dubai a little bit earlier and maybe get a few practice sessions in, as far as I'm aware. Yeah.
We take the final question.
Yeah. Just looking ahead to the Asia Cup, there's a big game on the 14th of September. You play Pakistan. With everything that's happened between the two countries in the last few months, how are you going to approach that game? What sort of mindset? Would it just be another game, or?
If you have a question regarding the team selection, you can go ahead.
Yeah, that was my question. Yeah.
The captain, specifically with regard to Jitesh, especially in today's day and age, it's difficult to get a second chance. उसने खुद बोल दिया है कि he was thinking too much about the last World Cup. What do you think has changed, and who better than you to actually offer a piece of advice for the situation he finds himself in?
I think post the last T20 World Cup, we spoke a lot on how to approach, how to go about it. Then we spoke about let's not think about the milestones ahead. Follow your journey. I think he's been a completely different cricketer post that. He's taken one game at a time, all challenges slow and steady, the way he did in the IPL and also in the domestic tournaments which he played, the T20s and the ODIs, one days. I think he's done really well and he's earned his spot again.
This break, normally you don't see the Indian team getting such a long break. Is this something that the players were keen on, and because it's not cricket ho gaya, having just come off the Indian series, so did the players want this break to sort of freshen up for the next season, for upcoming season?
ये तो आप ही बता सकते हो.
I didn't give them a break. Yeah. It's just that there is no cricket at the moment. I mean, weather around this time anyway in India, apart from a couple of places, it's tough to play any cricket. I'm sure with the amount of cricket that is played by the team, every break is always welcome. It just gives you some, with such a high pressure series in England and a long one, and became so close, every game going to the last session of the last day, except the last one. I'm sure the guys who at least were part of that series appreciated a break. The guys who haven't played for a while are all itching to play at this point. Yeah. So you can always be happy with any break you get. You don't get too many these days, because once they start now, there's absolutely no time till the next IPL ends, I think. So yeah, I'm sure they would have enjoyed a little bit of rest, and it can only be good sometimes.
Thank you very much. Sir, can I request you to stand in for the break photograph?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that was BCCI's chief selector Ajit Agarkar announcing the India's Asia Cup squad for 2025. The formal announcement was made right now a short while ago. And there are a couple of hits and misses that are concerned. While Surya Kumar Yadav is going to be the captain, Shubman Gill is going to be the vice captain. But what we can tell you at this point in time is that Shreyas Iyer and Yashsvi Jaiswal are not part of the squad. Let me go across to our guest this afternoon, who's joining me right now, Chandrasekhar Luthra, who's a senior sports journalist. Mr. Luthra, thank you for taking your time and joining me over here at News9. Good afternoon. The announcement has formally been made. Some important players find positions, some others like Shreyas Iyer and Yashsvi Jaiswal are not part of the squad. How do you look at Team India? Are they ready for Asia Cup 2025 with this present squad?
I think pretty balanced side. And I'm not worried about Yashsvi Jaiswal. The way he has been playing the test cricket and one day, I think it's good in a sense that, it's a good thing that he was not picked up, because again he'll have to improvise so much of his shots, his technique. So in a way, I think it's a blessing for him. But yes, I'm a bit upset for why Shreyas Iyer was not picked up, or for that matter, Washington Sundar. The way Washington was playing in England or overall, as a all rounder, I think it's always good to give a chance to give this continuity to a player when he's doing well. Washington is one factor in Indian team who can bat well, who can field well, who can bowl well, and he's also a kind of mystery spinner for everybody else. So, but overall, I think pretty balanced side, and Sanju Samson coming back as a number one wicketkeeper. I think that says a lot about his contribution in IPL and also in T20 cricket, and he thoroughly deserves his chance.
Absolutely. But what do you look at? How do you look at Shubman Gill being the vice captain this time around? Mr. Luthra, please go ahead.
I think it's more of a compulsion for Team India. He's a star. He's a captain in bigger format. And somewhere, I think even if he wanted to be rested, or even selectors wanted him to rest, I think it was kind of little bit of pressure for the star power. And obviously, when the game is playing in Dubai, there is a lot of pressure from the advertisers everywhere that all the star players should be there, included. So I think it's little bit more asking more from the Shubman Gill. He deserved a rest, during this time. And whether he was there or not doesn't make much difference in T20, because T20 India has a lot of depth. If you look at the at the team, 5 all-rounders, 3 spinners, 4 pacers, and then lot of, 6, 7 batsmen. I think that says a lot, and the 4 or 5 what they have given in the standbys. I think that shows a lot of capability. That shows a lot of depth in Indian team, that you can replace any big player with any other player who has been doing well at the domestic level or IPL level.
But do you feel that they need further practice in between, or do you feel that they are going to be ready to take on the other players at Asia Cup, Mr. Luthra?
Apart from the players who are traveling, obviously, to England, who did well, and five test matches, about 2 months of hardcore cricket, I think they were obviously taking some kind of rest, but rest all were busy because Surya Kumar or rest all the Rinku Singh and all these players, they knew that their chances are coming. Whether or not they will be selected was a different thing, but they were all practicing. They were all busy in some kind of cricket, despite the fact that there's a lot of rains. But now indoor cricket is always there in Mumbai, in Delhi, all the big centers, indoor practice facilities are there. So I think only the rest was taken by these players who were actually, hard pressed or who are busy in England. But overall, I think we are ready for Dubai. And Dubai, once we go there, obviously there are no rains. It's not a place where it rains, So overall, I think it will be a great challenge for them, and especially I was a bit surprised by Ajit Agarkar didn't take that question on India-Pakistan game. So that's a key game. Whether you skip that question after being pressured or being, your lips are sealed, but you have to talk about these matches. These are the matches who are going to make you a player, to make or, to have a situation like a pressure-like situation, pressure cooker-like situation where a big player always does well and he takes up that pressure and makes a difference in his life or in the team's life also.
Absolutely, Mr. Luthra. Thank you for taking your time and joining me over here at News9 as we discuss
Always a
the
pleasure.
new
Thank
team
you.
being announced for Asia Cup 2025.